I forgot how to speak. Okay, let's start over again.
A few minutes later.
Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is me Vaidehi Jain and I just passed 12th standard this year. Okay, this video is not the usual one which you are going to see on this platform on YouTube. It is very different from quite other college videos that you might be seeing, because I have a very different journey. I want to share this with you all because I feel many of you have supported me throughout this journey, 11th and 12th standard. I have recorded most of it here, how much it was possible for me. I think you deserve to know what I have been doing for a couple of months, and I was even off, like I did not post videos after my board because I was not getting any kind of content to post, to be honest, because I was not sure whether you all will like it or not. But here I am sitting in front of you all to have a very real talk, because past couple of months have not been great, to be honest. And I don't know if you are going through this. I hope not, because life's not been a bed full of roses for the past few months. I don't know where shall I begin from, because I don't know even, is this a thing to be talked about on a platform like this where anybody can listen to you, get access to you, like especially people who know me in real life, like outside YouTube. I was not sure of coming up here and speaking about this because it does not feel that great. But leaving all of that aside, I wanted to share how my life has been going over the past 3 to 4 months. Let me start from the very beginning. I clearly don't know where to begin from. Let's start from high school. From high school, I have always been an academic focused girl. I never participated in extracurriculars. Yeah, I did like dancing, but my school was, I don't know, my school was not that great, or no, my school was great, but you know, some of them or some of the teachers or some of your schoolmates are like that, who do not want you to participate particularly because there are a particular group of children who are supposed to perform every year. Yeah, apart from singing, dancing or drama, anything, I did not take part in anything, be it extempore speech, prepared speech, debates, quizzes, nothing. All because I was scared, and I thought like I would make a fool out of myself if I took part there. And honestly, I don't know why I did not participate in, because actually nobody cares. Like my school had around 2000 kids back then till my 10th standard, and whenever youth festival and all stuff happened in our school, I was afraid to participate about, because I was like, I might freeze when I go onto the stage. That is why I never took part, and I regret it so much now. I was never inclined towards sports. I was interested in playing some of the indoor games but not outdoor games. This is actually fine because not everybody is meant for sports, I think, and I was clearly not meant for it, especially running. Please, no. I never participated in anything, not even drawing competitions. Like, I just don't understand why was I like this. I used to think that if I take part, I'll waste my time. Other than that, I could, use the time for studying. Like, can you think what kind of mentality I had? I just don't know why was I like this. Like, nobody put this thing inside my head, but it was only me who was doing it. And I regret it so much now. Because, let me tell you, you might be thinking, why am I sharing all of this with you? But wait, I'm coming up. I'm going to share everything with you. Okay, so school happened, everything got over. I was not into extracurricular activities. 10th, I secured 92%. Not good, not that bad, not that good. Like, okay. Then 11th and 12th, I came to a different school, a different place. Initially, I did not like it the first year, but soon I started to get adapted to it. And it is a centrally government owned school, so there were many things coming up like each day. Also, Olympiads. I never took part in Olympiads during my previous school as well, and the last school where I passed my 12th from. There were so many chances of of doing Olympiads, but I was like, no, I should not waste my time, so I will not join it. Like, I was so dumb. Please, if you are like in 11th or 12th or below any of these standards, or like 10th, 8th or 9th, please participate, okay? Please put yourself out there, because it is very, very important. Because I'm coming to the topic why it is very important. Just wait. Because some of my friends are also not taking part. I was like, no, I should not take it too. And that was the most dumb decision of my life. Never choose decisions based on what your friends are doing, okay? They have a different journey, not similar to yours. You have a different journey than your friends. Don't think like what they are doing, you will do it too. I was never this person. I don't know how I turned out to be this. For a change, I decided to take part in a debate competition, and let me share it with you all what happened. It was in my 12th standard, okay? I took part in a debate competition. Everything was done. I prepared everything. I went there. and my chance came. I had to speak for the first time when you need to introduce to the topic. All right, never participated in debates, so I don't know like what do you need to prepare for debates. Okay, so what I did was I wrote a script entirely from ChatGPT. I was in for the movement wala side, and ChatGPT prepared everything out for me. Okay, and बहुत अच्छे से सब कुछ I prepared. I even learned many things. So I had prepared everything in 2 days, and everything was घर पे सब अच्छे से learn हो गया था मुझे. Like I was learning things, which is the number one mistake I made because मुझे याद तो था मुझे क्या बोलना है, बट जब मैं बोलने जा रही थी मुझसे कुछ बोला नहीं गया. दिस इज सो बैड. आई एम शेयरिंग इट विद यू ऑल. आई डोंट नो व्हाई, बट मैंने सब कुछ लिटरली फुल सेंटेंसेस में प्रिपेयर करे थे वो पेज में, एंड I was not able to speak anything. That was the biggest mistake I did. Whenever you prepare for debate or any competition like that, just put out the points you want to speak, not the complete sentence, because you won't be able to say whatever you have written. I was like, I'm going to impress them in the way that whatever is written in that sheet, they'll be impressed by the way I speak. And because the words, some of the framing of the sentence was pretty good, not the way I usually speak like I'm speaking right now. I need to improve it, I know, but in that sheet everything was perfect. I was not able to utter a single word from my mouth. Yeah, I spoke a sentence and then I was quiet, nothing else. And before me, students from 9th grade, 10th grade, 11th grade, and even my peers from other sections, they did it, and they did it so well, and I was so embarrassed. The teacher told me, you can try it again. I tried to do it twice, okay, but I was not able to speak it. I was not able to speak anything, and I thought this is done, this is over. Literally that debate, I just lost it then and there because I don't know what happened to me. I also used many YouTube channels to know about the topic. I did a lot of research on that topic, okay? Like I searched about it on Google, I read many articles, then I also, read about it on YouTube, and then I, even used some of the lines from YouTube only, to be honest. And this was the mistake that I did, that whatever the people from abroad they were speaking, they were very fluent, okay? Like the words were coming out of their mouth like like water. It's the lesson that I've learned, that if I prepare for debates in future, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to list out the points and speak accordingly. Cramming whole paragraphs is not good for debate competitions because you do not know what is going to come next to you. I did not even read that part. It was just an introduction. I was not even able to give the introduction of the topic that I was supposed to speak. Okay, I was embarrassed at that time because everybody was looking at my faces. The juniors, who had so much faith in me, they were like, दीदी एक बार ट्राई कर लो, एक बार कुछ नहीं होगा. I was like, नहीं, मुझे अब और नहीं करना. It was such an embarrassing story. I don't want to recall it again. I can literally see myself in that situation again, like 12th grade. It was very bad. I don't think anybody has ever done this in their 12th standard. Like I am fond of speaking. See, I can speak here like in front of you all so well. Like I think I can. I need to have the confidence to speak in front of other people too, because right now I am in my room and this camera is in front of me and I am imagining that you all are listening to me. I have no fear of judgment, to be honest here. But what happens is that when you see hundreds of people in front of you, this is what happens, and you forget everything that you have memorized. Hence, I'm telling you, do not memorize anything you prepare for debates. Also, wait, I need to share so many things with you all. Wait, I also got my CBSE mark sheets revalued. I don't know why I'm saying this here. I got my economics and English copy checked from 85 to 89 in English and from 85 to 91 in economics. Again, not great marks, but it's fine. मेरे 10 marks बढ़े. So now I'm at a percentage of 90.2%. Yeah. 12th got over. I prepared for CUET. I gave CUET. My result came, which was 751 out of 1000. Worst marks ever you could ever get. I'm telling you. Yeah, in the first round of allocation, मुझे Zakir Hussain allot हुआ था, and of course I did not accept it, and I did not even move for the round 2 because my marks are already so less. Okay, I don't think उसको upgrade करने से भी मुझे कुछ better colleges मिलते. This talk I used to have with myself. Okay, I'm not sure how are you all going to react to it because this is what I think. मुझे नहीं पता दिल्ली यूनिवर्सिटी में सब colleges के बारे में सब कुछ क्या है कैसे है. I just know a basic info about that college. So there are not pretty much good reviews about Zakir Hussain. That is why I did not upgrade it because see, my marks were already 751. I am of unreserved category. Even if I upgrade, I would not get allotted to a good college, which I wanted to, because my preference was, if I wanted to go, my preference would be to go into top 10 or in a worse situation, top 15 to top 20 colleges of DU, not even top 20, top 15, because if I'm going this far, like from Assam to Delhi, it's a huge distance, right? So I would not want to go in such a place which is so far away from my house and then regret about going to college, right? And that is not just it. There are so many other factors too, right? It just did not seem fair to me, because if it would have been, under the top 10 colleges, I would have definitely gone, but it did not happen. And yeah, and I did not go to Delhi. And let me tell you, past few days have been hell, like months, like past 2 months have been like very bad for me. And I got enrolled in a local college in my hometown, which I went on Friday. I literally did not feel good about that college, because of course this is not what I expect of as a college. There should be an environment which boosts your growth, in which you can learn many things except academics, because getting or doing just a BCom honors is not enough these days. You get to learn and you get to experience a lot in the 4 years, which is why I wanted to study in a good university. Like everybody wants to do that, of course, but I did not get in. And this college where I'm in right now is not what I desire of. I've got to study here. I don't know. I don't wish to study here, to be honest. I'm not able to put all of this in, good words. I don't know how should I put all of this into words. It has been only a day I went to my college. Today is Sunday and tomorrow I have to go again. This is an induction week going on, like we are getting to know about everything that is, like our core subjects and everything. And there are no extracurriculars here, which now I want to participate in, because I did not participate during my school time, right? And in colleges, there is so much more than just studying your core subjects, I feel. I'm very enthusiastic and I'm very interested in the societies like finance, entrepreneurship. Like these are my interests and I like to explore them. Like I have never, got to know about these topics beyond just my books. And experiencing and doing the practical things for it would be so fun. There's just studying here and I just don't want to do that only. I have spoken, I don't know, so many number of times. I just don't see. Okay. I don't know what. Okay, yeah, because I don't know. Okay, I just don't know. I don't know what is happening. I don't know what is going to happen in future. I am not quite sure of anything that is happening around me and why is it happening. Let me tell you, I've thought of taking a drop, okay, but this thought does not excite me that much, because doing a BCom and taking a drop for it does not seem likable. But again, if I want the kind to explore more, the college which I'm enrolled in right now, they offer 4 year of program, 4 years of undergrad program, like according to the new education policy 2020. For the 4 years, I just don't want to keep studying for a degree which does not even give that value. Now it is the time that you need to do many things together which are not available here again, and for that you need to get good marks, you need to get into good universities. First of all, I did not get into good marks into CUET. Second of all, I did not want to go into private university, because going to private university is not my choice and I did not want to. My choice of not taking a private university is they offer the same BCom honors degree. I don't explain why I do not want to go to any private university, but yes, I did not want to. And going about abroad is like, I never thought of doing a UG program from abroad. Maybe in the future for masters, I do not know it, but not for an undergrad program, right? So the last option that I have is my hometown itself, or taking a drop or a partial drop, which I'm not quite sure of about. See, I'm not going to take a full drop, maybe a partial drop, but again, I do not want to read all the subjects which are read in 12th standard whole throughout the year. Like April se leke next April tak, like full 1 year I have read all of those things. I know many students do that and they have gotten into good colleges this year as well, like last year who had taken a drop and now they're into very, very good colleges. But for me, I feel like what is the time? It's already 1. If I study everything that I have already studied in 12th standard again from the scratch, I will not be putting my 100% efforts, because I think my brain will function already like that I already know about this topic, so I can relax for a bit and study it slowly and gradually. I don't know, but I'm not comfortable with studying the same topics again. I know this puts an extra edge for you than other students who have just entered 12th. You can do so much better than that. I know it, I have thought about it a lot, but I think that I have to read BST again from scratch, each and every topic from scratch. I feel like this is too much for me. I cannot. I don't know, like when I think of all of it, just feel, I don't know what I'm sounding like. Okay, this is just my point of view, okay? You might be completely thinking different on this topic, but this is what I feel. This is what I wanted to share with you all. This is what I think. This is what I've been thinking for the past couple of days. And I've shared everything, like literally everything from scratch. Yeah, I'll be letting you know everything. Whatever happens in my life, you will keep knowing it. I'll keep updating you all. And yeah, this brings us to the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching and listening to me and listening to whatever I have said from scratch. If you are a junior, please focus on studying plus your extracurriculars because both matter. I could not get into good universities even because I did not have good extracurriculars. Yeah, let me tell you that extracurriculars play a very important role. Like even if you are preparing for any competitive exams, if you have ECA extracurricular activities or any certificates or any competition, study oriented competition that you have participated in and you have won at state level, national level or international or even district level, it will matter to you a lot. Keep your grades up, do activities, take part in competitions. It does not matter you win it or lose it, you are going to learn a lot and prepare for the next one a little bit better than the last one. And yeah, I hope to see you soon. Till then, thank you so much for watching. Bye.